Welcome back to Combat Zone. Week 25 hits like a truck. And while you're here, be sure to head down and subscribe to the channel. We'll have more of these main card videos every single week. Tonight, our main event is not going to be the lightweight title fight between Ewan and Matthew. Instead, we're going to have a contender fight between TJV and Sam. But first, we start out with two KO artists, Wonder Bread versus Daniel Rivera. All we really need to say about these two is they are pure knockout artists. Daniel has the highest average knockdowns in the division, while Steven has the third highest overall knockdowns in the division. Tony Ferguson versus Dustin Poirier. Of course, this is just off of the back of, and of course, this is just removed from the UFC 249. It was only last month. So, I'm surprised people are still using Ferguson after the beating he took from Justin Gaethje. That's a quick start. Oh, front kick there. So Wonder Bread wanted to come back, get thrown to the ground. I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. I don't play the game much anymore, but I've watched a lot just in these CZ things, and I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've seen that catch kick to just throw onto the ground. Either way, nice block down low from Daniel. Oh, and a slip. Seems like Daniel's getting more off, but Steven's getting some really good shots on when he slips, throws. Tries to slip again, but nicely done for Daniel just being out of the way. I don't know if he read it or not, but he gets dropped now. And a shot. This is frantic. Immediately we talk about how good these two are at getting knockdowns. We get a knockdown in the first 2 minutes. Both these guys know how to land. Very good strikers. I don't see either of them wanting to go to ground here. Oh, nice kick to the body.
The orthodox fighter always has the advantage of the back leg kick to the body. It opens up that liver kick.
Daniel started out really, really strong. Right from the start, very, very strong. And then that knockdown has changed everything. Just again, bang. Steven comes forward, bang, bang. He almost ducked into that uppercut as well. Could be done very quickly if Steven can keep up this pace. We're only 2 minutes into it as well. Front kick. Daniel got very low head health, needs to block up, does well there. If he ate one more punch there, probably would have been another knockdown. Oh, Steven couldn't make him pay for that missed body kick. Nice double jab, but to the hands. There's that push kick. I wonder if he's only using that push kick to open up the kicks to the head, because he's been wanting to use that front kick up to the face quite often. Daniel hasn't ducked much. I know that's a big thing for those front kicks. We saw it in the middleweight division especially. A few knockouts of ducking into that front kick. So perhaps that's what Steven's looking out for. Oh, nicely done. Daniel Rivera on his charge up to the title shot. Undefeated, I believe, 3-0. I think. I did the stats last night. I should know this. Nice uppercut. Just very skilled, you know, these lightweight fighters. Everything's very slick, well put together. Nice catch. There's the throw again. So I haven't seen it before. Now I've seen it twice. Steven backing out, getting out of the way.
Continuing to work the body to great effect.
It's interesting, the momentum shifting between the two. Seems like they have a good minute for one person and the other person has a really good minute, and now we may be back to Daniel having a good minute, and now Steven gets a rock. Trying to hunt him down though. Lets it go. Another shot to the body. So those body shots come into play last week. That's what Steven's thinking about. Oh, there's the front kick up top. We were talking about it, using the push kick down low. He hadn't thrown the front kick to the face in a very long time. I think that one just came out of nowhere. I don't think Daniel actually dropped his hands for that. Either way, it was a good shot. Daniel is getting some good shots off, but he's not getting the stuns compared to what Wonder Bread is. There's the kick to the body. Continual kick to the body. A lot of the times we see either somebody work away at someone's body or work away at someone's head. Wonder Bread's doing a fantastic job of doing both. He's landing big shots to the body. He's not landing as frequently to the body, but he's still doing a lot of damage with big shots to the body and then smaller shots up to the head as he lands a lovely hook. Beautifully timed counter. Tony Ferguson, as we see, stumbles away.
Huge uppercut misses.
Oh, big kick to the body, Joe.
Beautiful hook.
So he lands another strike here to his opponent's liver. The defense
10 seconds left in this first round. It's been a big one for Steven. There you go, more shots to the body. Steven's got to be happy going into that second round.
The horn sounds. Second round here.
So touch your gloves to start the second round.
Start this round off fast to try to pick up where he left off.
There's not a lot of body damage to Steven. He didn't come out with as much stamina as what I was expecting in the second round. Perhaps just because of how much he was throwing in the first. There's a teep to the body. He keeps those forward kicks coming down low. He's also landing roundhouses to the body, to be fair to him. It's not just the same move over and over. Oh, double uppercut lands. Now clearing out the body. Love that. Hook, and then a teep as well. Followed by a roundhouse and another hook. Thompson is going after this body. Oh, then over the top. Beautiful hook that comes right over the arm. No protection there for Tony Ferguson. Daniel still wanting to come forward. Standing in his face, trying to use those elbows.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Steven
Moving target.
changing up the kicks a little bit. Still trying to do his slips.
Job of parrying and blocking all the shots.
Daniel Rivera's got nothing at the moment this second round. It's been all Steven so far.
Shot.
Oh, he continues to effectively
There he
use
lands
his
a
jab here,
combination.
much like he did in the previous round, Joe. Big left
Steven
hand
still
lands
going
on
to the
center.
body. He has Rivera's head down low, but he's still coming into the body. I wonder if Daniel does try and change it up. Try and take him down, try and clinch even Tony Ferguson with his elbows and knees in the clinch. Oh, because at the moment he's getting hit a lot. There's the uppercut again. That uppercut is landing a hell of a lot more than anything else in this fight. He doesn't throw it very often though, but when he does, it often pops him.
Oh, and he continues to effectively employ that
Both these
jab.
guys in
We
Team
told you.
CZ and the Camp Nations as he lands again. Or the League Nations. Oh, beautifully done, Steven Thompson. We're just talking about how both these guys are teammates in League versus League, but right now, Wonder Bread. Huge performance. After what started off looked like he was going to be on the back foot, spent the rest of the time on top. Beautifully done, mixing up shots to the body and the head, taking down Rivera's health to his head and his body all the way, very, very low. So there you see it. As he was throwing that kick, he threw so many push kicks to the body, Daniel drops his hands and catches it in the chin. As we move on to two more guys who are on the Combat Zone League versus League team. David Lee, of course, the former champ, first ever champ. No one can take away first ever from him. Not currently the champ. Of course, he lost his heavyweight title, but he is still middleweight champion. We'll have to defend that next week. However, he's going up against Chance, a man who actually fought him for the heavyweight title and didn't succeed on that stage. David, he's finished each of his fights in the first round, while Chance has 3 wins in the third. And yet these guys are roughly the same amount of strikes, only 42 apart. So we get underway. David Lee's Gaethje, Chance gonna bow.
Feinting with the punch.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Interesting start. Body shots galore to start off. Love it. Love the boxing, you guys. Nice shot to the body with a kick as he exits as well. I don't know why the body work. It's like in the UFC at the moment. The calf kick is huge at the moment. Just slamming leg kicks to the calf. Ooh. David Lee blocks up as he eats an uppercut. Oh, beautiful overhand in return. Gaethje, as we know, has bricks in his gloves. I don't know what his rankings will be on the game. I imagine UFC 4 it will be a lot higher, but I'm sure he has plenty of power. Oh, that kick could have done it, but instead now he's eating some damage. I was trying to make a point before. I don't know what it was, so we're just gonna move on. Fuck it. Very interesting style up. They mesh these two so well, so similar. Lovely slip from David, but his head health is getting low because he's getting countered. It's very interesting. It's like that last fight. The last fight was also fantastic. going into this one, high expectations, and they're delivering so far. Catch that kick as well. Oh, but it's an uppercut. It was only a lead uppercut, not a lot of power on it, but still gets that flashing stamina, flashing head health again. Oh, off the cage. Chance feeling good. Lead jab, lead hook. Seems to be a favorite for David as well. Thrown that quite often. Chance wants that. He wants that cage Superman bad. I think that's probably the first time I've seen a cage strike on CZ as well. So 2 firsts. We've seen that catch, kick, throw, and now a cage Superman. Here he comes again. What's he expecting? David knows it's coming. Either way, oh, beautiful takedown. Now let's see what Gaethje's got in wrestling, because he doesn't do it in real life. But I'm sure his stats are still quite high in the game. As we see David get over to sprawl. I would say between the two, David probably the better submission specialist, but he has Gaethje. So I think the stats probably even them out. Chance with Ferguson. Ferguson, one of the best submission guys in lightweight. Just working away at the body. Referee's going to stand them up, but I don't think Chance minds too much. He got a lot of damage into that body. And they start off again. Still 2 minutes left in the round. Chance trying to be a bit more picky with his shots as opposed to just throwing and getting countered. But he wants to fight on the back foot, or he wants the range rather, but David's not letting him have it. Oh, good shot to the body as he was spinning as well. In return, there goes Chance. Oh, that knee. That knee, there is something wrong with that knee in the game where you can see the guy's head rock back, but it will say, oh no, he blocked it. So it doesn't look like it, game, but sure. He wants that overhand. That's the second time he's really shown the overhand. But that can do some damage. That could be a finishing shot right there. Oh, instead he gets dropped down. Nice back and forth fight. Both guys getting a lot of stuns in this first round. There's the overhand again. Coming, followed up with a very quick lead hook. If Chance wants to sway that way, could be in trouble. Oh, once again he gets dropped. Chance with the bow. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see it. If you're going to start throwing shade by bowing to a guy after you knock him down, you better finish this fight. Oh, that overhand. He was sidestepping away, so it didn't count as much. Probably should have. These guys are probably going to have less stamina coming out of the second round as that last fight did. Because these guys are throwing. Nice hook up top. Oh, he ducked into that as well. Some of these hits aren't registering as powerful as what I probably would assume they would. But that's alright. Chance just need to keep at it. Oh, spinning elbow. Lovely done by David. There's it. It is in return. Oh no. Oh, that lands finally. 4 seconds left in the round. Can we see a Cody Garbrandt? No, not this time. Both these guys wanting to bow at each other. Throwing a bit of shade on these knockdowns. But it's a good fight. Good close fight as well. Something that we love to see. It's interesting. No one used Gaethje until this week. This is the first week we've really seen him at all, I think, on the main cards. But he's here now. Of course, interim lightweight champion of the world. But can David do what he did in real life? And get this finish over Tony Ferguson. Nice sidestep. He is sidestepping to get out of the way, which is good. But he's not really doing much damage. Oh, that elbow. There's been a couple of occasions where that elbow hasn't really done anything. David's not doing a lot of damage, but he is sidestepping to drain the stamina, and then when he lands, he is landing to the body. Oh, there it goes up top. Beautiful sway. 2 shot. Chance just trying to back out. Easing kicks to the body. Goes for a 3rd one. Man. He got the 2. Didn't think he was lucky. Thought it was all skill, so threw it again. Nice head movement. Chance not throwing any head movement whatsoever. David, on the other hand, is all about it this fight. But at the moment, the momentum is David, so he's feeling it. I don't blame him. Chance wanting to land to the body as well, and then throw that big knee up top. Going to push him up against the cage now. I'm going to see him move up to tie. No, he's going to go for the takedown. Beautifully done. Dumps him on his head. Over to side control. Elbows. Nice stop as well. That's good from Chance. You can see him go back to this body attack. David just waiting for that opportune time to go to sprawl. This is where we saw it last time. David just sat here and Chance beat up his body until the referee came over to help him. But he's going to slip out the side door this time. Look at the sides of Gaethje's body. Just beat red. Oh, but it's Gaethje that gets the knockdown. Love the bow. The first person who does it is a show off. But if you're doing it in return, fair enough. Go for it. No, I don't think there's any hard feelings in this fight. Nice couple shots to the body as well. And a nice kick in return. Both these guys have very low body health. That was the point I was trying to make. I remembered it now. It seems like the calf kick in the UFC has gone OP and everyone's using it. Well, in CZ, all of a sudden, everyone's going after the body. And I mean, I like it because it changes it up. But at the moment, Tony Ferguson is in trouble. Thought that overhand was going to do it. Oh! It's the uppercut from Ferguson that gets the knockdown. Throws the kick, but he's got no stamina left. That's it. Needs to block the body. But now that opens up. Oh, that opens things up for David in the future. If he gets his stamina low, he can throw to the head and expecting Chance to drop his hands. As he, both these guys are out of stamina. I don't know who is going to come up with this knockdown. Oh, body shot, hook. Really dug in. Really dug in with that one, did Gaethje. Tony is out of stamina. So we need something big. Goes for a body kick, but more shots are just not registering. There's a nice knee. And again. Oh, Chance. I was digging it, man. I thought that could have been it. But instead, he has to be careful with his stamina. He's still throwing kicks, which I suppose is all right at that range. Oh, lovely done. Catches the kick. That can be dangerous. That's the real danger of throwing those roundhouse body kicks when your stamina is that low. One kick will drain your stamina, so a straight from a catch kick can do a lot of damage. Oh, but he's fast enough to get up top with that lead hook. Both guys have no stamina. 30 seconds left in the round. Coming down. Oh, slips under that. Overhand. Front kick up top. Knee's not going to go. What's Chance got? Oh, no, just can't. Block break from David, and that is it. A huge victory from David. Just overhand over the guard. Bang. That's all it takes to end it, especially after one hell of a fight. We were only just coming to the end of the second round. There still would have been another round after that. Both the guys were spent, especially Ferguson. He really had nothing left, but was still doing body damage. In the end, it was just David having more stamina, able to throw a combo, followed up with that big overhand to finish the fight. Justin Gaethje. Art imitates life, and Gaethje and David get the victory. And that brings us on to our main event of the evening. Again, it is not the lightweight title fight, it is a contender fight. The winner of this fight will take on the champion next time lightweight comes around. So, it's TJV, the former middleweight champion, versus Sam, the current heavyweight champion, and two men whose wrestling is better than their strike. And it seems the new interim UFC champion is the favourite of the month, as we see Justin Gaethje show up once again. Though Sam got off to a slow start in the division, he is actually on a 4-fight win streak. So this would be number 5, and of course that's the reason we've got such a low number 10 and the number 1 contender fight for the title, because he is on a huge win streak. So we're going to start off with a bow. Been fantastic fights so far tonight. Two amazing striker battles. Two really competitive, top-tier striker battles. These guys can strike, don't get me wrong, but I believe that both of their strengths is in wrestling, which is probably the most exciting part about this fight to me. It is not a matchup of a wrestler versus a striker. It's really two wrestlers who can strike. And of course, Diaz and Gaethje have that wrestling ability in them as well, so I hope this one goes to ground. But we'll see how we go. Opening part of this fight, just filling each other out. Ooh, would have ducked into that uppercut. But that's some hope for Sam in the future. If TJ is going to duck, he is notorious for ducking into things as well.
Fainting.
Just backing out, getting out of the way.
A bit of a chest battle here.
TJ probably has a little bit more. Actually, no, I think Gaethje's arms are quite long as well. Diaz has very long limbs, obviously. Oh, couple big hooks for Sam there. Oh, but the uppercut. Trying to come in, stalk him down. Still only in the opening stages of the fight, so not in too much danger, but he is if he's going to keep showing his head like that. TJV can make people pay. Oh, there's the duck. There's the duck. Sam, you have to see it, bud. You almost got it the first time. That time would have been clean as. But this is just turning into Sam trying to chase him down. Throwing strikes that are unanswered because TJ's backing out of range. But now he's got him against the cage. And now it's Sam that's backing away. Nice leg kick. Very Gaethje style. Oh, teep. Beautiful range. Sam coming in and out, landing and then stepping away as the shot comes in. Beautifully done. And he isn't using too much stamina either. It's not as full on as the last two fights, to be fair. But it's still very technical. Oh, beautiful uppercut to body. Oh, and then the kick. I'm surprised TJ hasn't tried to take this down. I suppose he just wants to play at the range, but he's not landing anything. He's getting out of the way. And like that there, beautifully getting out of the way. He doesn't eat that shot, but what is he landing of his own, really?
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. Nice left hook to the body.
Oh, uppercut. That uppercut's got to be Sam's best friend in this fight. Leg kick once more. It's interesting how quickly his leg health is going down. I think that's why Sam swung for it again. And oh, he's baited TJ into doing it as well. Oh, wanted him to walk into that overhand. Would have been a nice combo there. Sam has low head health and he's coming forward, and TJ's moving his head, to be fair. It could be sway back hook. Can do a lot of damage, especially if Sam's going to continue to press. After his head gets low, faint there by TJ. Now there's the push kick, but then he backs out again. Oh, wonderful. Beautiful timed. Sam letting his block go all the way down. Lands with a touch. Nice shot to the body from TJ though.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand.
Oh, I was expecting more leg kicks, if I'm honest. Oh, but he ducks into an uppercut. 45 seconds left in the round. TJ's able to recover. Sam coming in, landing to the body though. I think those are more lower your hands. Oh, he almost ducked into the uppercut once again. Sam getting very close on a couple of occasions. Nice slip there, TJ. He's waking up to it. He's going from the side as opposed to directly down.
20 seconds to go in round one. Gets caught by
Sam wanting to push forward.
So it appeared, Joe.
Oh. You can't slip too early from that uppercut or else it will find him anyway. There's the leg kick. I'd love to see more of those. We don't see barely any of those in competitive fights. And there's probably a reason why we don't see them. I'm sure someone in the comments will be able to tell me why people don't throw leg kicks as often. Perhaps this is the reason, is you don't see many fights like this where TJ just wants to back out and use range, use length, which opens up the leg kick. It's a lot more safer to throw from range, whereas in the previous two fights, everyone has been so close together. If you were throwing kicks, you're going to get caught with something big and go down. But there you go, we see it land again. And it looks like TJ's actually switched back to southpaw. It's interesting. I think he did that whole first round in orthodox. Nice kick to the body. Oh, TJ sometimes looks really good when he's slipping. Other times he eats an uppercut. But, I mean, since the first few that he ducked into, he hasn't really done it since. So that's good if you're a TJ fan out there. 4 minutes left in the second round. So we're not even halfway through this fight. And so far it looks like Sam is in the lead based on body and head health. But you never know. It only takes one shot to get a KO in this game. It only takes one clean shot. As he comes forward and lands that hook. It's like overhand there for a minute.
There's a nice inside leg kick.
Throwing that double jab. Oh, nice sway.
Diaz is all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow.
TJ wants to counter. Oh, sidestepped into a kick to the body. Sam making him pay. Throwing big damage up to the head while he was guarding his body. Oh, and again. Teep in return. Sam is getting out-timed on that sequence there. Sam come forward, landed beautifully to the body. Gave him an opportunity to beat up the head a bit. But now TJ coming back into it. Oh, head kick. Just one of those will do. But TJ's got to be thinking about his health of his body and his head, to be fair.
How about that chin?
Now he's landing some good combinations. Sam also coming forward before his head health is coming back up, which is an opening. If TJ can land a big combo, well, Sam's head health is down. That'll be it. We are past halfway now.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, just a stunning shot. Drops him. I'll do well for the scorecard. I don't know who won the first round. I imagine Sam won the first round. Oh, big shot up top. Stuns him. Backing up. TJ. Oh, that sway. He just needs the right one to land and then return fire, and that's it. Seems so close and yet so far.
Oh, a huge block there.
Perhaps Sam might try and just throw small combos, 1 or 2 shots rather than big ones. Stop giving time for TJ to predict where he's going to go and sway. Because TJ's swaying has been really on point for all of the second half, especially. Checking the leg kick as well now. Oh, there's a nice show of the takedown. Okay, now we're finally going to see some wrestling.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone.
I don't blame Sam for not wanting to go to ground. Because at the moment he is winning the stand-up battle. Another kick to the body. Oh, he ducked into that straight though.
Slightly deflected
To the body there by Gaethje.
Nice kick.
Right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep
And
an
knee
eye on
again.
him, and you gotta think the
Sam just continually beating up the body now.
might call him in here in short order.
He's landing far more to the body than he is to the head. As I see that he lands 2 hooks, though it was a little bit scuffed. Oh, that body kick. Nice getting out of the way from TJ there.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
TJ hasn't really started dropping his hands for the body stuff. Perhaps if he has more body health events, he might start dropping his hands, which will open up Sam up top. But for now, Sam's just continually going to throw that roundhouse down low. Nice push kick from TJ. The opening is there for TJ to go after the body as well, because Sam is throwing a lot. He's using a lot of stamina, but his body health is so high because it hasn't been attacked all fight. Either way, big round for TJ, and we'll get into the final round. So third round, what have we got? We've got first round to Sam, second round to TJ. So this is it. This is the decider. This is the last 5 minutes, and huge health advantage to Sam. Small stamina advantage to TJ. We'll see if that helps him out. I don't think these two are going to get tired in that 5 minutes. Oh, as an uppercut lands for Sam. Throws to the body. Even there might have been a leg kick even. There, I think it was. He just threw it again. Another leg kick. Nice jab.
Good body shot.
TJ needs to try and keep up with what he was doing in that second round. If not for the judges, at least for his health. His head health getting very low. There's a duck. That's probably a safer one after an uppercut. Nice sway from Sam in return.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Diaz's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Oh. No stamina from Sam. Needs to back out. Half head health. Oh, but he comes in return. Lands a big uppercut hook. Stalking him now, Sam. Lands again as Diaz tries to get out of the way.
Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots.
Sam showing off on the feet this fight. Oh, body kick. Sam doing his best work by mixing it up. Seen a lot of it in the last few weeks. We're seeing it again here. Just body work is winning him this fight. It's just the mentality of TJ. As he ducks into an uppercut again. Not good, that momentum has swung hard back into Sam's favor. Oh, there it is again. Pops him. Oh, almost ducked into it, finishing it. But there it is. There's a straight. He finishes it anyway. Knocked out cold. Nate Diaz, and your winner, and on a 5-fight win streak, it is Sam. I mean, the reason he won this fight is because of his body damage. It was his body damage that he throws a kick to the body. TJ, instead of blocking and trying to defend both his head and his body, decides offense is the best defense and gets cracked with a straight on the nose. That is it. Sam moves up to fight for that lightweight title where he could become champ. Before then, he's going to have to defend his heavyweight title. We'll see if he can do that. But next week, it is middleweight, where someone we saw in the last fight, David Lee, defends his title. We'll have to find out who that's going to be against then. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to sign up, the very next week is called Money. You can find the link in the description to the Facebook group. Join the group. There'll be a sign-up event at the link there. Till then, I'm Big Red Dana, and we'll see you then.